Did you know most people only start thinking about money when it's already too late? What if I told you there are 10 financial moves that can completely change the course of your life before you turn 40? In this video, you'll discover what those steps are and how to start applying them now, even if you're starting from scratch. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any content that could transform your financial future. 1. Defining wealth and financial goals. Most people want to get rich, but what does that actually mean to you? Being rich isn't about owning an expensive car or living in a mansion. It's about freedom. The freedom to say no, to choose where to live, how to live, and who to spend your time with. Define what wealth means to you. For some, it's living comfortably on $2,000 a month. For others, it's traveling the world without worrying about bills. But the key is, define a number. How much do you need invested to live off your income? That's called your financial freedom number. Without it, you're just wandering through your finances in the dark. There are 2 ways to calculate this. The first is the classic 4% rule, a retirement model where you can withdraw 4% of your total investments each year without running out of money. If you want $24,000 a year, $2,000 per month, you'll need about $600,000 invested. This gives you a clear and tangible goal. The second approach is cash flow based. Instead of a big lump sum, you focus on building income streams that cover your monthly expenses. You don't need millions, just assets that pay your bills. Start with a goal. How much would you like to earn monthly without working? Then choose your path, lump sum or income flow. Both work, but one may suit your style or timeline better. 2. Track your spending. You can't control what you don't measure. If your money comes in and disappears, it's a sign you lack visibility over your spending. Tracking is the first step to master your finances. Every month, take 15 minutes to look at your finances without guilt or blame, just to understand. Review your bank and credit card statements. Categorizing your expenses helps you see where your money's going: food, transport, entertainment, subscriptions. Everything should be listed. Use whatever works: spreadsheets, budgeting apps, or even pen and paper. The goal is to get a clear picture of your financial life. A practical example: if you're spending $240 a month on takeout, but cooking 3 times a week would bring it down to $80, that's $1,920 a year saved. Money that could be earning interest for you. Tracking also helps uncover invisible habits, those little coffees, hidden fees, and just this once purchases that silently drain your budget. 3. Emergency fund. Unexpected events happen: illness, layoffs, accidents. What separates those who sink from those who stay afloat is having an emergency fund. Think of it as your safety net. It keeps you from falling into overdrafts or credit card debt, the worst enemies of financial freedom. Ideally, save 3 to 12 months worth of essential expenses. If you spend $1,000 per month, your fund should be between $3,000 and $12,000. The exact amount depends on your job stability, how many people rely on you, and your personal risk tolerance. Business owners, for instance, should aim for the higher end. This isn't money to invest. It's your financial parachute. Keep it in an account that's easy to access, but separate from your checking account to avoid temptation. Best places to store it: high-yield savings accounts, government bonds, or fixed-income options with daily liquidity. Your money stays safe and still earns a little while it rests. Golden tip: an emergency fund isn't idle cash. It's peace of mind, and that's real wealth. 4. Consistent investment plan. A lot of people say, "I'll invest when there's money left over." Spoiler: there never is. Invest first. Always. Your spending should follow your goals, not your impulses. That's why you need a system. Try the 75-15-10 rule. 75% for essential monthly expenses. 15% for investing in financial assets. 10% for short and mid-term savings goals. Separate your money into different accounts or buckets. This prevents mixing funds and losing track. It builds clarity and discipline. Consistency beats quantity. Investing $100 a month for 20 years with an average 0.8% monthly return adds up to over $60,000. That's a big result from a small, steady effort. Don't wait for leftovers. Set up automatic transfers to your investments as soon as your paycheck hits. Make investing a habit, not a one-time event. 5. Debt repayment plan. Debt isn't a crime, but staying in debt forever is. The worst thing about debt is how it steals your peace, your sleep, and your ability to plan ahead. If you have debt, pick a strategy and stick to it. No jumping from method to method. Choose one, commit and follow through. Snowball method. Pay off your smallest debts first. This creates momentum and keeps you motivated. Avalanche method. Pay off the debts with the highest interest first. It takes longer to see results, but saves you more money in the long run. Create a spreadsheet with all your debts. Total amount, monthly payment, interest rate, and term. That's the only way to fully understand the situation. Also consider extra strategies. Renegotiating terms, picking up temporary side gigs, selling things you don't use, or aggressively cutting expenses. Debt often has emotional roots. It reflects a gap between desire and reality. So while you sort out your finances, work on your mindset too. 6. Cut unnecessary expenses. Ever finance a phone that lost half its value before you even paid the first installment? That's a classic trap of status and impulse buying. Practical rules for cutting the fluff. Don't finance things that don't generate income. That includes cars, phones, clothes, and electronics. The 5X rule. Only buy something if you could pay for it 5 times over in cash. If you can't, it's not time yet. Avoid impulse purchases. Wait 48 hours before buying anything expensive. Often, the urge passes and your wallet thanks you. Create a cool-off period for big financial decisions. Small savings add up to big investments. Spending $4 a day on little treats adds up to $120 per month. That's $1,440 a year. What you cut today is what gives you freedom tomorrow. Trim what's holding you back and redirect it to what sets you free. 7. Build income-generating investments. If you stopped working today, how much money would still come in every month? That's the real test of financial freedom. The goal is passive income, at least one asset that pays you regularly without trading your time. Common examples: rental properties, real estate funds, REITs with monthly payouts, dividend-paying stocks, income-focused ETFs. It's not about total net worth. It's about cash flow. $600 a month in passive income does more for your freedom than $200,000 sitting idle. Start with what you've got. Investing $40 a month in dividend funds or REITs gets the engine running. The secret is reinvesting. Earn, reinvest, repeat. In time, those small amounts grow into your freedom machine. 8. Create a financial protection plan. What if something happened to you tomorrow? Is your family protected? This is just as important as saving and investing. Start with term life insurance. It's affordable and acts as a safety net until you build enough assets. For example, a $100,000 policy might cost less than $20 a month. That can give your family stability if something happens before you reach financial independence. Also, keep a file with your assets, password, contacts, and clear instructions. Make life easier for those who may need to manage things on your behalf. Security is a form of love. Planning is caring, even in your absence. 9. Make financial education a lifelong habit. Do you keep up with your favorite TV series more than with your finances? Be honest. Most people spend more time studying for college entrance exams than for retirement. But life doesn't stop at 25. Make financial learning a lifelong habit. Learn something new about money, investing, behavioral finance, or economics every month. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Richest Man in Babylon, and Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Take courses, follow reliable content, and join financial communities. The world changes. Financial products change. And if you're not learning, you're missing opportunities and making costly mistakes. 10. Build a legacy and succession plan. If today were your last day, what would you leave behind besides money? That question might change how you live and how you build your wealth. A succession plan is the final step in financial freedom. It's not just about building wealth. It's about making sure it continues to serve a purpose after you're gone. Write a will if possible. Consider setting up a trust or family holding. Talk to a lawyer who specializes in estate planning. Organize your documents, record your wishes, and name responsible people. This avoids conflict, prevents unnecessary taxes, and protects your loved ones. And think bigger. What legacy do you want to leave behind? It could be your time, your knowledge, education, or charitable contributions. A true legacy lives on, even when you don't. You've just learned 10 financial moves that can completely transform your life before 40. From defining your personal version of wealth to creating a legacy plan, each step is a seed toward financial freedom and peace of mind. The journey doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be intentional. Now it's your turn. Choose where to start and take action. If this video helped you, like it, leave a comment, and share it with someone who also needs to take control of their financial life. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more content that can change your mindset and your money.